memory is literally shot. I don't know what's wrong with me. One person starts spamming something and then several people start spamming something. That's literally how it goes.
I personally wouldn't show my underwear. She painted her nails. Oh, she needs to repolish her nails.
YouTube is that girl's job. It's a job that pays her extremely well, and she puts forward minimal effort. Minimal effort.
Everyone's spamming
and she gets paid very,
chat.
very well.
I needed to put emphasis on some of it because I feel like
Name's
Lynn Reid puts forth minimal effort. I can agree with that, but so does Charlie. And Charlie, that's not an attack on you. It's not. I'm just pointing out how she's not being fair about this.
I saw who you named. There were people you didn't name. Interesting, she didn't mention Shaquana Jefferson. She was talking about Shaquana keeps reminding us that she started it all.
She's reacting to videos
She
about
started
it
it all.
now.
She was one for nitpicking, wasn't she? I might say that there are people in our community right now.
Yeah,
We talk about Amberlynn and similar to don't mention any names. Shaquana keeps reminding us that she started it all.
Okay, this is one of the issues that I have with you guys, and I don't understand how a woman such as DC Media Girl fell into this hole, but I do not appreciate you guys making assumptions of me. I do not appreciate the thought that you guys think that I know every member of your hyena pack. I had heard of Shaquana Jefferson before I made the decision to do a solo video on Charlie Gold herself. I did do my research. It was basically my own suicide mission because my tiny little channel, I knew Charlie had a cult following. I knew that she had the backing of other channels. I knew what I was up against, but I didn't care. But either way, I stopped looking for her because I'm not going to co-sign anybody that does that, no matter how I may feel about Charlie Gold. Like I have said before, I gotta repeat myself, I have a line.
You really want to call out Zachary Michael for not going after Charlie Gold? Why should he? He said he likes Charlie.
Do not talk about Lynn Reid's lack of weight loss if you are not going to talk about Charlie Gold's lack of weight loss. That is unfair and hypocritical.
If you start to defame, if you start to spread lies, that speech is not protected speech. Sorry, kids, that's a little less in the way she works.
I agree. There are some speech that are not protected speech. It seems like she gets it. She just doesn't want to apply it to everyone.
I was really concerned about bullying on the internet.
Like her ass
And bullying. How about this?
Someone said this is boring. I'm sorry, but I'm actually genuinely, I started this just to see what it was, but now I'm like genuinely curious. It has 5 minutes left, so I'm very sorry for people who are bored. And I know people who are bored are probably haters because they'd rather be watching something where people are rude to me and there's actually someone who's like, I'm sorry. So it's 5 more minutes. Just let me finish watching this because it's interesting. So.
You're so tough. Okay.
And it's on Kate Winslet's channel, by the way.
Next video, go after Kiwi Farms.
What the fuck? I'm a YouTuber. YouTube is where I live. What do I look like walking into somebody else's house? A platform that I am not a part of and do not understand and trying to police them. A place I have no investment in. Somebody come get grandma off the internet. Oh, that's funny. She told me to go after. Babe, are you coughing?
The top of your mouth will get to me.
Oh, are you okay?
I'm touching
Kiwi Farms. Well, thank God I am so active with my subscribers, unlike irate Alex. And I have to say, I have no problem with Kiwi Farms. Yeah. They have created a place dedicated to their messiness, and they keep to themselves. I do not think that it is my place to speak on their behalf. Luckily, I honestly agree with that. I feel like having like forums to talk. Sorry, my eye itches. Having forums to talk about people, whether it's like super rude or good or bad or whatever, that's completely different. Kiwi Farms is a little place, a little nook of a freaking cranny of the internet, where they just keep to themselves, which is totally fine. I definitely agree with her in that sense. While I was browsing through their site, I found a post where someone Wonderfully explained Kiwi Farms. I did not ask this person for this post. They just posted it on their own. I'm going to warn, this is a direct quote from Kiwi Farms, and there's a word in here that some of you may find offensive. It is not my word. Here we go. Kiwi Farms fully admits we are drama queens, shit-talking, morbidly obese, ill people on the internet, and take joy in said shit-talking and documenting. And fully admit this. And users don't monetize said shit-talking. We are just autistic enough to do it for fun. But it isn't that admittance that makes us different. These are people, however, are LARPers pretending they are something they are not and doing things they deny they are doing. And as she was pointing that out, but of course they can't see it or refuse to acknowledge it, meaning you guys, and I totally second this opinion. Kiwi Farms is messy.
I agree.
The thing is, they know they're messy, they keep their messiness to themselves, and they do not lie about said messiness. Members of the Hater Nation openly say it's because, you know, I used to be a subscriber to Amberlynn Reid. I care about Amberlynn Reid. You don't.
Greed is massively strong.
Do not play games. Don't lie. Lying's the same thing you guys get on Amber for. Don't lie. You don't care about her, and you don't like her.
No, that's when you start playing the big leagues.
This is so perfectly said.
Are not going to be wowed by your crown and your little contact lenses and your makeup and all that. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't need that kind of aggravation in my life. I've already been brigaded by one group of lunatics.
Staying petty at home, I guess I'm assuming that's Michael. The running theme amongst our girls is their inability to take any kind of accountability. They immediately resort to playing the victim or just quitting. That sounds like him too.
The Sovereign, can you please do me a favor? You're a grown woman. I have said this on my channel before. You probably don't watch my videos, but I'm just going to say this to you now. Bullying is a word for children. So let's just put bully aside. It's embarrassing. You seem like a smart woman. Get out of thesaurus. You can do better.
Stop. Right there, we're going to have to agree to disagree. Right there is where the conversation ends. And shame on you. Shame on you for negating the importance of the campaigns of not only my pageant queens, but damn Michelle Obama, celebrities, sports enthusiasts, everybody who has spoken out against bullying, as if it's not a big deal, as if it doesn't impact adults. Had you done your research, you would have known this was the one thing you could not say to me. This was the one thing where we end the conversation. Because among all the titles that I may have, including the ones that you have so graciously bestowed upon me, the title of bitch, which I accept, hypocrite will never be one of them. I want everybody in my court to know that I do not take the use of this language lightly. What I'm about to say only specifically applies to the last clip that we saw of her speaking. And I say this from the bottom of my heart, with all of my being. Kiss my ass. We're done. And somebody sent me the receipts of Charlie Gold's Instagram, and Charlie was like, word of advice to the Sovereign, and I'm just like, girl, who you talking to? The sky, because you ain't used the @ symbol. I saw that Charlie Gold really liked my hyena reference. The thing is...
Okay, I guess this is Charlie Gold's tweet or something. Butterflies on your screen may not get you as far as you'd. Okay, what? Especially when screaming like a hyena being slaughtered. There are plenty of creators who don't need to show their face. Ugh, I hate when people misspell there. That should be THIER, by the way. Or EIR, whatever. She used the wrong there. Face, but are captivating their, oh, there we go. There's the right there. Content, like Tasha and Moon Eyes. It's simple. What is she talking about? No, that was just a mistake on my end. I do that a lot.
That reference was made past the 40-minute mark of my last video. Charlie Gold said she only made it up to 18 minutes. That's a lot. But she said, word of advice to the Sovereign, the same people cheering you.
You guys, I'm going to keep posting what I want, and I expect you guys will do the same. And a word of advice to Sovereign, the same people cheering you on will be the first to eat you up in those forums when you're no longer of use to them. Keep up the good content, everyone. I'm sorry, but Charlie is... If I acted anything like Charlie, people would be fucking pissed. The end. But she's allowed to get away.
Beat you up in the forums when you're no longer of use to them. Girl, you really think that I did you really think I had support off jump coming against you? This should have been a suicide mission, but I didn't care because it needed to be said. The people in the comments are your former subscribers. I am your former subscriber. So if you want to choose to not listen to me and them, that is your prerogative.
All right, Pumper Brains. Show me exactly where your skivvies and running shoes go. I never could can't think while the drill instructor is eating him on his head, sir. You can't think while I'm giving you a few love taps?
What the heck?
How the fuck are you going to fire?
I think that was Kate Winslet's editing, by the way.
What the fuck are you even doing here?
So I think that's the end. I'm gonna have to watch the original video, like when I'm by myself. I liked it. That's cool. Anyways. That girl makes a lot of good points, I must admit.
Oh.
Any hoozle.
What did they do?
I keep forgetting that I'm wearing makeup and I just got done hardcore itching my eyes. Oh my god. Seriously. That's funny. Y'all seeing me at my worst. You always touch your face, I know. Did she really just burp? No, I did not. I would have said excuse me because I always make sure I do. I have nothing to burp. Take a shower on live stream. Anyways, I think I'm gonna get off of here though, because there's not really much else to talk about.